Hey guys, it's Miss Johnson. I hope you're doing well today. It is Thursday, and I wanted to read a book that we've read before in class, but it's been a while, and I thought it was appropriate for now. It's called Giraffes Can't Dance. Remember this book? It's written by Giles Andreae and illustrated by Parker-Rees. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and thin, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at his knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold a jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did the cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Uh-oh, those animals are not being very nice. Let's see what Gerald does. Remember what he does? Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clod." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Poor Gerald. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." You see the cricket? Oh, he's inspiring Gerald to not give up. "Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." Ooh. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles in the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. Look, Gerald didn't give up. He threw his legs out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Wow, he's actually really good at dancing. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I'm dancing, yes, I'm dancing. I'm dancing," Gerald cried. Then one by one each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle. We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we have ever seen. He's actually a really good dancer, isn't he?" All because he didn't give up, even though it was hard and people weren't being nice to him. He kept trying and found out he's actually really good. "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. "Way to go, Gerald." Then he raised his head up and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." The end. So I just want you guys to remember to not give up, even though things are difficult, especially at this time. Don't give up because we can all do it. Miss Johnson is going to bring you some stuff to do on your computers and making sure that we keep our brains learning at this time that we're at home. So I miss you guys, and I love you, and I will talk to you soon.